So the T.I. 50 Cent beef has come to a head at this point. This has been a week-long endeavor, maybe a couple weeks actually, and we're in a situation where a month-long endeavor where we didn't have a moment to talk about it, but now we can talk about it because a lot has happened within this past week. And so, backstory, you got that right?
Oh yeah. So basically, on February 6th, shout out to my daughter's birthday, T.I. went on a nightcap with Shannon Sharp, Ocho Cinco, shout out to Joe Johnson, Little Rock native. And he basically said, excuse me, y'all, that 50 don't want no smoke in terms of doing a versus, which he's been trying to get a versus since COVID or whatever, since verses were really popping. Then a literal day after, 50 Cent, apparently DM'd him, sent him a direct message, keep my name out your mouth. And then he posted a clip of like Crime Stoppers, basically alluding to and saying that T.I. was a snitch.
But did he also post Tiny the same day?
I don't believe he posted her the same day.
Okay.
He was just calling him a snitch and a rat at this point.
Okay.
And then T.I. responded to him calling him King Rat or whatever. And he was saying that 50 is a rat in real life. And then I think by the 22nd, he goes and does the interview with Wallow and Gilly on $1 million worth of game. And somewhere around this time, he had to have dropped the photo before this point.
Yeah. So I think what just really ignited all of this was 50 Cent posting a picture of Tiny in an unflattering image, and basically said the same thing that he said in the DM supposedly is keep my name out of your mouth, and it's because T.I. keeps bringing up 50 in relation to verses and other things.
Yeah,
I don't feel like 50 Cent needed to respond about this, right? But 50 could be just tired of saying like, hey, I'm not gonna do this. I addressed this years ago. I'm not gonna do a versus. Can we stop talking about this? This is 5 years old or whatever.
I just think he has his business model, and his business model runs off of being petty and beef. Like, it was an easy thing to kind of talk about because you ignored it for years.
Yeah, if you've ever read The 50th of Law, like 50 Cent moves in the way that he says in that book.
It's just one of those things where 50 is starting to show. It doesn't seem like you have any new tricks. It feels like you're just a bigger bully version of what Drake was doing to folks.
But that's what T.I. has called him. That's what Domani has called him.
Yeah.
Throughout the tracks that they've released. And so maybe that's a good opportunity to segue to Domani, who has really shined throughout this beef. He's protecting his stepmom in this situation, so he's released a couple tracks. I can't remember the name of the first one, but he said a lot of things about 50 Cent and like related to 50 Cent committing arson or just or accidentally burning some stuff down in his early years. And I
think it was like when he had like the Prince Mansion or something like that.
I can't remember, but regardless, I think the sentiment about Domani's releases has been he is going in. This kid's got something. And that simultaneously, Domani has also like started promoting a separate single that he released on the side. And so I think the whole family is kind of using this in a positive way to continue to kind of push their music to the forefront.
Yeah.
But T.I., has said in an interview that he didn't like his kids responding, especially King. He didn't need the promotion for his single. Like, the song is doing well.
Yeah.
And ultimately, he was like, I want to be treated like I treat other people. And in this situation, that man didn't have to say anything about my wife, but like in this is the response to it.
Yeah, and also the thing is, a versus ain't that big of a deal. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. You ain't talked about it in almost 10 years since versus was going on or whatever.
And I would argue versus ain't even as popping as it was then.
No, because you can't create everybody being in the house wanting to feel like we're outside,
right,
and like setting up these things.
People ain't even watching it at the same time. And even when they watched it, like the last verses with Hit Boy and and who else was it?
Mustard.
Not Mustard. It wasn't Mustard.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't DJ Mustard.
When the Hit Boy?
Mike Will.
My bad. It was one of them.
It was an M.
It was an M.
It was an M. Mike Will Mustard.
Yeah.
Dijon. Anyway, I think I think that Versus doesn't even have the cachet that T.I. feels it does in this moment. Mm-hmm. It might be a well-received Versus between him and 50 Cent, but I would argue that their timeline is a little askew as far as records are concerned.
And I mean, I feel like, and it's not just my South bias at this point, but T.I. clears that relatively easy. Like, if not
as far as smash it.
Yeah, smash it, but like different album smash hits. Mm-hmm. Like 50 has moments. 50 has features. 50 has like one of the most classic albums that I think Get Rich or Die Trying is one of those albums that you can play from front to back.
But after 50's third album, it felt like he just wasn't.
He didn't care
doing it anymore.
He moved on to being a mogul. He did the Jay-Z move earlier than Jay-Z did because he already saw what he needed to do with the game.
Right.
So
he was selling vitamin water by then,
like vitamin water, movies, video games. Like he was literally out here being a mogul, moving away from that industry. And even with Curtis, if not for the Kanye collab, right, going back and forth with each other, I don't know how that album would have done.
And that seemingly was
he lost that one,
the fall off for his music.
Yeah.
So I don't know. In this T.I. 50 Cent situation, they say that 50 responded.
Yeah.
Through the intro to the new Power series. But it was one line. It was just like your wife has been like screwing other women within Atlanta or something like that.
But it's all enveloped in promotion for Power. Like it's not like you stopped to go at T.I.
Yeah, I think the only good thing that the comment said was like, or kind of clever thing that the comment said is that this is going to be on 5 nights a week and T.I. is going to have to hear it.
Yeah.
But
yeah, Leon Thomas smoked that dough.
That's if T.I. watches it. You know what I mean? So maybe 50's not done. We'll see. And maybe we can respond to it next week. But I don't know. I feel like it's pretty dead in the water.
I think it's all the way dead in the water because like outside of having like he comes with dope intros for Power. But he did the second disc or whatever with Max B, I guess, or whatever that song is. It's okay. Like it's
not. Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing that happened.
Right.
But shout out more so, I think, in all of this, like I said, to Domani. Domani, I think, is the shining part of all of this.
He's a shining star. There you go. There's your moment of old school music references.
God. I love old school music references. This is how you shine. Like I respect what it is that they did. I mean, and he's just a dope artist. And I mean, I think I saw a lot of people in the comments kind of talking about he's like the new J. Cole or J. Cole must have inspired him. And I'm like, y'all forget who he lives with.
Right.
Like his father is one of like the top 10 best like lyricists, best cadences, period.
Right.
In the game.
Does anybody remember Swagger Like Us? That whole thing?
Listen, we appreciate y'all. Hope you have a great week. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And then hit that bell notification so you can hit that bell notification so you can be notified for every time that we go live. We'll see you in the next piece, a 1 and a 2 and a peace.